we all know that the guard means it's a security purpose, right? So here BPDU guard, it's like it's protect our network. It's a special feature in STP spanning tree protocol topic. And here in the topology, it stay spanning tree protocol topology, it stays stable. So we all know what is the spanning tree protocol. It's prevent a loop, and it's block one port, right? And it's because it does not prevent any loop, it's prevent loop. For that reason we use a spanning tree protocol here. So I will let you know that uh, what is the BPTU code, and how it is protect, and where we enable the BPTU code, and where we need this. So BPTU code is enabled on access port, okay, not an applic trunk port, because where the end devices should be connected like PC server on access port. But PC server printer does not send BPDU, right? So we only enable the BPDU code on access port only. So it's just a simple to show how the BP2 got work on access port. So here, and how switch to it sends to the BPDU. So whenever we enable the BPDU code, so let us say one example, we have one mismatch switch. It's connected to through the that port on specific port, and we already enable the BPDU code. So what it should be done here? What the reason the BPDU codes that we enable here? So it's block and shut down that port completely, because any accidental loop didn't form, and not too much change for spanning tree protocol topology, STP topology, because the STP should be want to be stable and don't prevent any loop, right? So any mismatch switch should be connected on that port, and it's uh, and uh, and this switch should be receive any BPDU. And what BPDU got does, it's blocked that port, it shut down that port immediately. So for that reason, any accidentally hacker or any user or any device, so it should not be enter our STP topology. It doesn't prevent any loop. So for that purpose, because every switch should be send a BPDO, right, to carry the information, to carry the data. So here any mismatch switch or any user or any device should be connected towards STP topology. It's disturb our topology, right? So it doesn't so for that purpose we use a BPDU code, and it should be enabled on access port only. So it does not enable any trunk or a link. So let me show you how the BPDU code worked, and what was the notification, what was the error message should be we will get when switch 2 send to the BPDU to the switch 1, right? Here I will take switch 1 and switch 2. So let me start these switches as well, and let me show the action of BPDU got, how it works, how it enable. Okay, so move to the switch 1. So just here, wait for some time, let my switch could be on. Okay, so move to the config terminal, config T, and then which interface we are having here. On that interface, this is our access port interface, right? This is our physical interface on access port. So we have interface E0/1, right? So let me write down here E0/1, and just enable spanning tree. So one more thing here, we also enable the port fast here. Why port fast means there is some state, right? In spanning tree protocol we have the states like learning, blocking, listening, forwarding, and it also take the conversations of traffic like 50 to 30 seconds, right? 30 to 50 seconds, right? And port first is nothing but why we enable here port first, it doesn't take that much time to cross the traffic or to allow the traffic, right? It takes only 1 to 2 seconds for the fast conversions. We use here port fast, right? We need to enable the port fast here because it doesn't go to learning, disable, blocking these states. It direct jump to the forwarding state, and it's very fast convergence, right? So that's why we are use here port fast. So let me show here what is we have the just give the question mark, you see all this like here we have port fast, BPTO filter, BPTO code, cost, link type, MST, VLAN. So now I am enable here one. So enable an interface to move directly to forwarding on a link up, right? See, this is our, we need to enable the port fast here, that is in moved directly. It's jumped to the forwarding state. It just take 1 to 2 seconds to this for fast conversations we have to take. So just that's it. So we have yeah, every whenever we need to enable the port fast we get this warning message, so it's nothing to be worried. So go to the another spanning. Right now I am enabling BPDU guard for this switch. Okay, just give the enable button, enable, right? Okay, that's it, exit. So now here so now here move to the switch 2 and just give you don't need to configure anything here, but let me add one more thing. Just give that mode, whatever your mode you need to give, just sorry, spanning tree mode, give the question mark. So I'm giving here POST. POST is already per VLAN spanning tree mode, it's already default, but I'm giving so move to the switch 1. Let me show here that we are getting the notification, one error message, like it's go to the so now let me show you that our BPTU code should be enabled on access port, and what the error message we need to get whenever the switch 2 is sent to the BPTU to the switch 1, right? So here I configure, just see I'm configure here spanning tree BPTU code, it's enabled, and just run this command, show interface status disable. See name status is disable, reason is BPDU word, so it's blocking my it's switch to BPDU codes whenever it's sent. See here, switch to my BPDU, it's sending to on switch 1 because I'm enabled BPDU code on switch 1, so it's on that port, in that port it's blocking the BPTU messages on this switch 1 because I'm enabled the BPTU.